Hello, my name is Ted Robbins, and I'd like to welcome everyone here to our webinar today. And our subject for today is the difference between Facebook Places versus Facebook Pages that we have. And so today it's really important, as we've talked about on previous webinars, on how people are using check-ins and how you're able to put in special offers in Facebook if you have a Facebook Place that is set up. And so the question came up, really, what is the difference between a Facebook page versus a Facebook Place, and how are they utilized? So we're going to talk about that today. If you're looking at my screen right now, let's go ahead and differentiate between the two different items that they have, an actual place versus an overall page, and think about those. The intention that Facebook has from their side is a place is a physical location which you're basically going to allow either on your smartphone or on your computer if you're on your laptop to allow an individual to be able to check in either by yourself or with some friends to be able to let them know that you're at a physical business. Now, if you think of a Facebook page, your Facebook page is a business page which is interactive. It's a page that you can change the content out regularly as you as the admin for your physical page. And it's a place where you have a lot of interaction on your physical page by people being able to post individual photos to your individual page and things that you have. And let's look at an example of one as an example. Let's go to one of our pages. Let's go to Battle in the Columbia. And this happens to be one of our business pages that you've got. On a physical business page that you've got, people can go on here, and the intent from Facebook is that someone can create a physical page and the existence, which is a business page. And this is a business page called Battle on the Columbia for an event which is at the Taekwondo tournament that this company has each individual year. They have 712 likes that they've got. They're utilizing our total social media product, and they're using multiple pages. They have a tournament page, a sponsors page. They're utilizing our sweepstakes. And within your Facebook page that you've got, the intent is to have this existence up within the social media world in Facebook to where you can have people come in and interact, like where Jamie came in here and posted, said, thanks for the great tournament. It was great help. You've got someone coming on here that they've got the rest actually posting video onto your page. And depending upon what rights, and this happens to be a mother that posted up for Jared and David, a couple individual people that they've got that were actually able to come on and were actually able to go to the tournament. This individual company allowed users to come on and not only make comments, but also able to post up individual photos to their photo area, videos on their physical page. And so you have a lot of interaction that you have here on this overall Facebook page. Now, the reason why this was created, again, is to have all this interaction, and this is basically a virtual existence that you've got here that talks about your brand, your product, your event, in this case, like for Battle on the Columbia. Now, there's different types of individual Facebook pages that you can create. And how you create a Facebook page is by coming in here to our total social media application as an example. And this very first link under design where it says set up a page is how you can go in through our application and actually physically set up a Facebook business page. And so if you come in here that you've got and you come into the overall application, and you have to use it as a personal person, which it just asked me to use it as me, as Ted Robbins. And it's going to come in here for a second. And just again, pardon the connectivity here. And when it comes up, it's going to ask me that I've got, is that it's going to say, am I a, just a second here, I just pressed the button here too quickly. And let me come back to here that I've got, let me go back to set up a page here. So it's going to ask me here, am I a local business or a place? Am I a company or an organization or an institute? Am I a brand or a product? And I'm an artist, a band, or a public figure? Am I an entertainment, or is this a cause or a community? Facebook will allow you to create a Facebook page for any of these types of entities that you've got. So again, this is basically a page that you've got where I can basically come in that I have to this physical page that I've got, and I can come in here and I can create this physical existence, which is an environment where people can come in and can be very, very, very interactive for you. And this doesn't have to be a brick and mortar location. Again, it can be a cause, or it can be a physical person. So if you can think of yourself as a physical person and you're having a business page around you as a physical person, the difference between, again, this Facebook page and a Facebook place is people aren't going to check into you as a Facebook person. And again, a Facebook place is intended for like a brick and mortar, which is like a retail store or location or somewhere I'm at physically in the entire world that's able to locate me. And people are able to create their individual existence of where they're physically located at by GPS. It's either located by your physical computer or by your phone, where people can physically check into that. They can physically go in and check into your physical location and check in with other friends. But they're basically letting other people know where they're at. Now, there's not as much interactiveness, and when someone sets up basically a Facebook place that they have, generally that's not intended or meant for like what I just showed you over here, where you have all this interactiveness, where you're basically just checking in, and that information will be basically posted on your page. And if you check in with somebody else, that will be basically put on their individual news feed, and it basically lets people know where you're at, lets them know that you're basically participating on that individual event, and it can add some individual viralness to it. And again, what I had taught in previous sessions is that you can also put up individual offers, where you can come in here to an offer that you've got, if you've already set up a Facebook place that you've got, and if somebody checks into your physical place, it can actually serve them up as a physical coupon to your physical place when they check in. And again, let's go to Facebook places now. Now that we've covered what a Facebook page is, the different types of Facebook pages that you can physically create, let's talk about a Facebook place for a second. Now, for a Facebook place that you've got, how you can basically do it is one, you can basically go through your mobile phone, and that's where most of the people, and Facebook has realized, is in order to get people active in social media, how are we going to get them to be interactive with their mobile phone? Well, if you load up your individual mobile app, and again, since I'm here on the PC, I'll show you how to check in with the PC for a second, but I actually loaded up here on a physical website here the individual directions directly from Facebook. If you're on your smartphone and you go to your Facebook application, and let's say you're on an Android phone, you load your Facebook app by pressing your Facebook icon, then what you're going to find is this little insignia here in the blue portion right here is going to be on the left hand side, and when you click that, it's going to come with a pull down. This pull down is going to have this little icon here with nearby. When you do that, there's going to be a little teeny eardrop. It's going to look like a teardrop, an upside down teardrop, just like this. And when it says tap check in, that's what that little teardrop means, is that's where you're actually going to check in. When you type that, you're basically going to type in the location that you're trying to find, or the location that you're near. And if that individual location that you're pulling up to does not exist already in Facebook, you can basically come in here that you have, and you can come in and physically add that location to a specific business that you've got. So if I am a business owner, and it's important for you as a business owner that wants to basically serve up an overall offering or a coupon, it's important for you to create this location in the same way that I'm showing you right here, either through your smartphone or through your PC, which I'm also going to show you here in a second. So it's important for you to add it. And the second thing, once you add it, it's also important for you to claim it, because you have to basically claim and prove to Facebook that you are the rightful owner of this overall location. Because you have to remember, in the Facebook world, to create a Facebook place, you don't have to be the physical owner to create a Facebook place. Now, to individual push-up offerings, and to do that, you're going to have to be an admin from your side to be able to push it up. And that's where, again, rubber meets the road, is that you can check into any Facebook place that you've got, but it's important for you, if you're going to attach coupons and offerings and different things with it, that you're going to want to basically be the admin of that, and you're going to want to claim that, which we're also going to go over that in a second. But let's show you from a PC standpoint how I'm going to basically check into a physical location or a physical place. So let me pull up this web browser here, and what you're basically going to do is take this web URL here. Let me just go ahead and copy this here, called touch.facebook.com. So you can basically type this into any web browser here that you've got. And so let's say that I basically didn't have, let me go ahead and copy this here. And let me close out this web browser here that I've got, and let me pull up a brand new web browser here and pretend like I just typed this up from scratch. Let me go ahead and paste this in here. Again, that's touch.facebook.com. And I physically go to this that I've got, it's going to connect me to a website that will also allow me to basically check into a location, but I'm doing it from a PC versus doing it from my smartphone. Now remember when I told you on the smartphone that you've got, it's a little bit different on a phone than it is from basically taking it on the PC, but it has some similarities. Like you see here in the upper left hand corner where you have these 3 bars. If you're on your smartphone and you click this, it's going to come with a pull down like what you're seeing right here, and you're going to click this nearby that you've got right here. On your PC, it's going to say, would you like to share your location with touch.facebook.com through GPS? I'm going to click yes. I'm going to want to share my location that I've got from my side. And this is going to give me different locations and different items from my side that are available that are maybe friends of mine that I basically can check into their physical business pages. So if I want to check into someone's business page and I'm out in front of their location that they've got, if they have a physical place that's available, I can check into there. Or I can basically come over here that I've got and click this check-in button here. Again, it's going to ask me for this share feature. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share my location. Now it's going to give me all these individual locations. Now I'm very close, since I'm sharing my GPS, I'm really close to Fat Olives that I've got, Dairy Queen that I've got, Spud Nut Shops that I've got, Jiffy Lube that I have, Papa Murphy's that I've got from the individual location. So there's all these, and Denny's, which is very close. So there's all these different locations that are also very close, or I can basically type one in. So if I basically want to type in Chunji that I've got, I can basically type in this business location. I can basically hit Chunji. And at this particular point, if I'm here with a friend, like if I'm meeting someone here, I can tag someone as a friend here, where I can actually type the plus button here, and I can actually take a friend. Who are you with? And I can tag a friend here that's actually with me as I'm typing this in here. And I can type in here with my son. He is doing really great in his class today. And I can basically take this from my side, and I can post this so that I'm here with my son at Chunji that I've got from my side. I'm basically going to post this up that I have from my side. So this is how you can physically check in from a physical computer here that I've got versus having to do it that I have with a mobile device or with a mobile phone. And whether or not you're on a iPhone or whether or not you're on an Android device, it really doesn't matter. You can, again, just pull up your individual iPhone that you have, and it's very, very similar. The only thing, again, you're going to see a little bit different is when you're on your individual iPhone or your Android device, you're going to basically see an upside down teardrop, just like what you're seeing right here, but it's going to be a larger one in the right hand corner. Go ahead and click that, and that's what your check-in, where you can actually search. Now let's say for one particular reason that I'm searching for a particular location from my side. Let's go ahead and go back, and let's say I want to check into a place or a business that physically it doesn't have a Facebook place yet. So let me go ahead and make up a place. Let me call it Billy Bob Place. If I type in this location to Facebook called Billy Bob Place, you see where Facebook has this add Billy Bob Place? This is where I could basically click this as not the owner of Billy Bob Place, but this is if you're a business owner that you have right now today, and you want to go into and you basically want to have a Facebook place for your physical business where people can check into, and then you can become the admin of it, and then you want to attach your offers to it. This is where you're physically going to type in your location, see if you can find it by either GPS on your PC, like what I'm doing now, or by your telephone. And if you don't find it, you can add to a place. Now, I'm not going to add this here because I don't want to add this fake location here into Facebook that I have for this location. But again, if you have a legit business that you're physically pulling up to, you can physically click this. It'll only ask you for a couple more questions that you have from your side, but this is how you're going to either here or on your phone. When you click this search on your phone that you have, it's also going to allow you to do the same thing. If I type in a location or a business that's not already a Facebook place, it's going to give you the same option to be able to add it. So even though this is a PC that I'm showing you on, it's very, very similar to your cell phone device that you're currently working on. So don't worry about that. Again, it has very similar functionality. Just click the button to be able to add it. Then you're able to add it, and then you're going to be able to claim it from that site. Now let's go back that we've got from our end and go back and talk about claiming a page for your physical Facebook business. And it says, how do I claim it already and exist for my business? Can I merge it with my existing business that I've got? And if I come in here that I've got and look at this that I've got, and you type into Facebook, and again, this is at Facebook, the Individual Help Center. This is going to walk you through the individual step and the documentation that Facebook needs for you to be able to clarify that you have and to be able to go into your physical page and claim a physical page for yourself that you've got. So this will walk you through the individual steps that you've got and the documentation that's necessary from Facebook that you need to be able to submit to Facebook from their side to basically claim that physical business for yourself. And then once you're an admin of that, that's when you can basically go back and you can utilize a button like this where you have your offers and events, and you can come into your offers and events that you've got. And again, I'm not utilizing it as me. Let me go ahead and utilize it as me, and then let me come back again here. So then let me go back into Battle on the Columbia. And if I'm back on the Battle on the Columbia, if I come into my offers and events down here, I showed on a previous webinar where you can throw up a specific offer. And again, this is there's not an exact magic number where Facebook will allow you to throw up an overall offer, but this is based off of the ability for you to basically have Facebook places activated, and you're the admin of it, and you can come in here and throw up physical coupons that are based off of the GPS location and individual check-ins, and you can basically create this overall coupon and things when people will actually check into your physical business. And it's just a really, really great way to offer up incentives for people that go into your business. And if you're a popular brick and mortar business, you could have a lot of people checking into your location, or you could tell people, when you go to my business, check into it and to the location, check in also your friend into the overall business on who you're with. That's also going to go in their news feed. So what that's going to do in a viral way is that's going to help spread the news of your physical business, because that's going to tell people that people are physically going into your brick and mortar business and that they're physically checking in. And if you basically tag your friend who you're with on it, and they allow you to be able to do that, because your friends will have to allow you to basically tag them on the account. And when they do that, that's going to, again, show it on their news feed, which will again allow more viralness to it. So you can imagine if you're with a whole bunch of friends, you're going to say, hey, Ted just checked into Bob's that you've got, and he's with Sally, and Sally just checked in, and he's with Brian, and Brian just checked in, and he's with Tom, and Tom just checked in. You can imagine all this going through the news feed, and all of a sudden everybody's checking in, and all of a sudden you see in your news feed all these people that are checking in to this location. People are going to say, wow, this is really, really cool. Maybe I should check into there too. So really from our side, again, I hope I was able to clearly delineate the differences between the intention for what Facebook wants you to be able to do. And remember, very simply put, a Facebook page is like this. It's a virtual page where there's a lot more interactiveness than what you would have in a Facebook place. And then again, a Facebook place is a location that you would physically check into. And anybody can create a Facebook place that you've got, but when you're a admin of them, you can do a lot of other really cool things that you've got, like offer up specific coupons and different things that you've got. But you, as an overall business, and you're a brick and mortar business, please go in and create your physical place that you've got anywhere around the world that you are. And then make sure that if you do have enough likes on your page, Facebook will allow you to throw up these individual offers and events. So again, I hope that was very helpful to everyone today. I'm going to go ahead and close the recording, but I'm going to stay on to answer additional questions for our group. So thank you again, everyone, for watching this presentation on Facebook Places versus Pages.